that way, the common challenges as an entrepreneur, what we face is one, we have our existing operations to manage. So where is the time for budgeting? We have, see, we end up doing some day-to-day chores instead of focusing on the plan that we need to create. Budgeting is as simple as this thing. If we fail to plan, we plan to fail. It's most apt when it comes to budgeting. The next one is we do not have control over cost. We take decisions randomly. So today this opportunity has come. Oh, we assume, yeah, this is possible. Maybe because of this, we will get more sales. Maybe because of this, we will have more employee satisfaction. Maybe because of this activity. So it's more of a random decision making, and hence we are not able to have control over our cost. It's as simple as that. How we need to control cost or make an optimum cost utilization of the resources, that we need to understand. Unsystematic growth predictions. We have introduced new product or new services, something in this line, we expect some kind of growth here. And then we have our existing business. If we shift our focus between businesses, the result is going to be in certain manner. But if we can be systematic, if we can look at this existing business, these are the parameters and we should be able to work on these parameters, then there is a possibility that we should be able to take things forward from here on. Just a second. Yeah. Okay. Next is this one. What do you say? Decision making. Because there is so much of randomness in our decision making, our decisions are not effective, and sometimes we are disaligned to the organizational goals or objectives. It's all, there is hundreds of opportunity in the market, but we need to understand which opportunity we can capitalize on at this point in time. It's more difficult for an organization to save without estimating what is our future income. So we do not know what is going to be my targeted profit. If we do not know that and how I'm going to achieve the targeted profit, I will not be able to save as much as I should. There's a comment in the chat box. I just want to know. Yeah. It is not a business assumption. These are the challenges that we actually face from various entrepreneurs. When we look at consulting, we see that, suddenly the focus of the entrepreneur is into the new project completely without having a proper handing over or hand holding of a existing project. Sometimes the decisions are not effective because they're taken randomly and with the bias. So then the next part, now to bring a solution to all these challenges. We understand that these are the challenges, but now how do we bring a solution to all these challenges? The best way to bring solution to these challenges is one, prepare a budget. Budget is simple financial statements stating that this is going to be the income, this is going to be the expenditure, this is what I plan to forecast. This is how an standard for or a target for income and expenditure is set. I'm just giving you income and expenditure. Whatever be the kind of income, whatever be the kind of expenditure. You can call it as an inflow and outflow as well. But this is one guiding force for the next year, how this can be done. Why is it required? First thing is it helps in effective target setting. You know what kind of targets you're going to set. Is it going to be reasonable? Is it going to be practical? It's going to be achievable or not? That's very important aspect of budgeting, what kind of forecast or target you're setting. Second is control mechanism. So what happens is when you take random decision, there's nobody to control you, nobody to above you to say no. But when you have a budget, it more so controls you than your employees. First, it is an aspect whether you are making a judicious decision or not, whether it is planned or not. If it is not planned, yes, it's possible that you can make that expense, but you will think twice at least before making that expense. You will be more result oriented, more focused towards it. Third is feedback and real-time control. Any budget provides you, once you do a variance analysis, let's say monthly basis, or if it is a real-time budget that you have automated in your software, you can see on a real-time basis whether you have exceeded the budget or you are in par with the budget. How is your performance as far as your sales and inflows are concerned. So because you are able to look into it on a real time basis, or let us say on a monthly basis, you will be able to take the actions required either to rectify your decisions or to move forward with confidence that this decision has been right. So let me spend a little more here and I can take the next best decision. Considering all that, I'm still telling you, everybody would be knowing what is the benefit of budgeting. But just to reiterate, it is such an important thing. It's actually like if you look at it, an annual exam. Okay. It's not about filing returns or, what kind of books you prepare, but budget is a real time management exercise where it guides the management for planning and formulating policies. Your lessons learned this year, you can apply it in the next year. As simple as that. This budget, I thought I will be able to make it, or my organization will be able to achieve it, but it's not been able to achieve it. Are you all with me? Are you all able to follow me? Just if you can say yes in the chat, it will be helpful. Yeah. Okay. Super. Thank you. Thank you all so much. So we are able to follow. Good. Okay. With this, what happens is, now as management, we have a plan. We can plan and we can formulate policies. Objective of the organization is very specific and very clear. It's not we are going to do more of wholesale business, more of retail business. It could be a mix of this, and this is the mix that we are going to follow. The absolute clarity in the objective of the organization. Continuously, we'll be able to monitor. Okay, with the budget variance analysis, you are going to continuously monitor how your decisions are taking shape, and improve on your decision making, both capital and revenue resources, how you are able to utilize the resources within your organization. That efficiency is shown up through budgeting exercise. You have x number of people with you. Are they enough, capable enough, efficient enough, or they are just numbers added in the organization? Are you doing justice? Are they doing the justice to the task that has been provided? Is it yielding results? If it is yielding results, what kind of results it is yielding, and are you satisfied with that results? So a budget is like, threadbare analysis of each and every aspect, each and every expense, each and every product that you are going to deal in your organization. In fact, tangibly, if you look into, I have EBITDA or a margin of 50% in my business. If you have so much margin, where is your money locked up? What are you doing with your money? Is it with the vendors? Is it lying in the stock? Or have you invested for the growth? If you have invested for the growth, what kind of returns are you going to expect? So a budget can give you a complete overview of where your organization and how it is moving, in what direction it is moving. The intangible benefits of a budgeting exercise is as simple as this thing. And the intangible is, the focus moves from day-to-day operations because you have set the budgets. The focus of an entrepreneur moves towards expansion and growth. It's very important that the entrepreneur focuses on expansion and growth. All the common objectives, be it HR, admin, whatever is that objective, everybody is aligned towards that objective. So this is all intangible benefits of a budgeting exercise. Third is data management. Because you are doing budgeting now, everybody wants to put their performance in numbers now. Earlier, people were not interested. We are doing work now. No, we are working only now. Mornings 10 to 7, we are in front of you. What you are saying me? But with budgeting, what will happen is all your data gets organized. They become more responsible and accountable. There is a competitiveness between the employees also, motivation, sense of ownership. See, all these are outcomes of the budget which are intangible in the nature. So far what we have seen is a budget. Budgeting is important. Mainly, one, it helps you focus and target your profits or your sales, or you're looking at complete cash flow management. Second, it helps you to keep control over your cost, what you budgeted and what you are incurring, whether you are on the right track or not. Third, you can get a concurrent feedback on your actions. So let us say you have invested so much and this has been your area of focus, how focused you are and how concurrent is your plan of action, whether you are on the right track or not. Budget gives you, these are the tangible ones. Intangible, an organization itself gets aligned and works towards achieving these goals also on the same thing. So as a consulting firm, what are the measures? We validate all the data that is being provided on a budgeting, store-wise sales GP, highlighted the nature of expenses, understood why they incurring these expenses, compared them with the peer stores which is able to perform, and then link to a cost control mechanism. Client, what happened after the entire budgeting exercises? This top line grew by 2x. The demand for the product was there. The ability to focus, get everybody's involvement into this kind of product, and the gross margins, they were able to reduce the expenses by 12%. Profit was maximized. Continuous expansion of retail stores. They are now opening at least a minimum of 10 stores every year. That's a level of expansion that they are into. So a budget provides control, accountability, the organization, the management can focus upon a lot of bigger things instead of getting into day-to-day operations. So if you look at it, it acts as an anchor. It acts as a guidance for your direction for your goals. It helps everybody participate, making them accountable, making them responsible, and collectively we all can achieve and be bonded towards the organization goals. So this is my small session on budgeting. We've done budgeting for a large organization, cash flow and fund flow, forecasting for educational institutions with 33 or more institutions in place, family businesses where we have helped them turn around through proper financial planning and budgeting, cash flow hand holding. So these are some of the achievements as far as budgeting engagements are concerned, but we are involved in many other activities as consulting and beyond. So I'm open to questions and will be happy and glad to understand from you and take things forward.